So it's been a few hours now as of recording since Buckingham Palace announced that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer, so in this video I'll be running through what we know so far. So King Charles has indeed been diagnosed with a type of cancer, but this type is not yet known and neither is the stage of cancer. However, the palace has said that it is not prostate cancer and that it was discovered during his recent corrective procedure for an enlarged prostate, which was carried out last week at the London clinic in Marylebone. Buckingham Palace has also announced that as of Monday the 5th of February, the King has begun regular treatment and understandably has postponed public-facing duties and is being treated as an outpatient, being at home in London from Monday evening. They also stated that the King, quote, remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. The King told his immediate family of his diagnosis personally, including Prince Harry, who will fly back to the UK in the coming days from his home in California. Following the news, politicians and celebrities immediately began sending messages of support. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said that he had no doubt the King would be back to full strength in no time, with opposition leader Keir Starmer also sending his support. In the United States, President Joe Biden has said he is concerned following the King's diagnosis. Asked by reporters whether he had a message for the King, Biden said, "Yes, I'm concerned about him. I just heard his diagnosis, hopefully I'll be talking to him soon." Meanwhile, Donald Trump described the monarch as a wonderful man and that he was praying for him. Writing on social media, Trump said, quote, "He is a wonderful man who I got to know well during my presidency, and we all pray that he has a fast and full recovery." Also, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says on X, quote, "I, like Canadians across the country and people around the world, am thinking of His Majesty King Charles III as he undergoes treatment for cancer. We're sending him our very best wishes and hoping for a fast and full recovery." Canada is of course a member of the Commonwealth and the King remains its head of state. The BBC royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell also said that the royal family will now step up to cover the King's public duties, with Queen Camilla and Princess Anne especially expected to take up some more responsibilities. Furthermore, the BBC understands that the King will continue to meet Prime Minister Rishi Sunak weekly despite his cancer diagnosis. It is understood that suitable arrangements will be made if the King's doctors advise him to minimise in-person contact. The King is also expected to remain available for state duties, including for meetings of the Privy Council, which is the body of ministers and advisors that keep him up to date on the workings of the government. And as I said before, he will continue to receive and review official red boxes of government paperwork. As well as politicians though, and there are many more that I haven't mentioned, so I'd suggest going on X or other public forums to read those, but other than politicians, celebrities have also been sharing their best wishes to the King. The British former boxer Frank Bruno was one of the first to post a message online after the news broke, saying, quote, "Thoughts and prayers with him and the royal family. When are we ever to be rid of this evil disease cancer?" And people like TV broadcaster Carol Vorderman wrote, wishing him a speedy recovery and expressing particular thoughts for everyone who's suffering with cancer or waiting for treatment right now, with football presenter Gary Lineker also saying he's really sorry to hear the awful news, wishing the King a full and speedy recovery. The last time we saw King Charles out in public was when he went to a church service at Sandringham yesterday on Sunday, and the King did seem well and in good spirits despite the knowledge that he had at that point that he had cancer. So wishing the King all the best for a speedy recovery, and hopefully that brings us up to date for now, but I will keep you in the loop with more updates that are relevant as we go forth from this point. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let's have some positive messages for the King down there as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching.